Assalamualaikum. Our group member will present about the risk return and portfolio. Okay, first of all, I will to introduce our group members. I Nur Syahida Ridham Asrawani. This is Nik Anis Nur Alia, Fatih Rosli, Nurliana Zakaria, and Siti Fatimah binti Marzuki. Okay, this is learning objective in this topic. First of all, you must understand the relationship between risk and return, understand how risk is measured and quantified, understand the various types of risk that a finance manager and investor face, and understand how a portfolio can be used to diversify risk. Okay, I will discuss the theory part about the risk return and portfolio, and then our group member will discuss the calculation part of risk return and portfolio. Okay, thank you. We proceed to the calculation of risk return and portfolio. These are the examples of the question on risk return and portfolio. Teachers in Neighborhood are considering investing into two securities, Y and Z. Below are the following information. These are the probability and return for Y and Z. I will explain on the step 2, expected return. Expected return is return that an individual expects to earn over the period. These are the formula on the expected return. First of all, write the information from the question into the table. Expected return is the sum of T times R. For example, 0.05 times negative 10, 0.25 times 15, 0.30 times 20, 0.35 times 25, 0.05 times 30. And then we need to plus all the amount to get the expected return. So the expected return for share Y is 19.5%. Then we need to calculate the expected return for share Z. Follow the same step as we have done in share Y. So at the end, we can get the expected return for share Z is 20.65%. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. For the second step, we will calculate the standard deviation. Okay, standard deviation is used to measure a security or a portfolio volatility. That means the tendency of return to rise or fall in the period time. Okay, this is the formula that used to calculate the standard deviation. I use the table to avoid any careless mistake when we calculate the standard deviation. Okay, for the first column, two column and third column, I write back all the information from the step 1. Okay, for the column 4, I use this formula to get the answer for the column 4. For example, negative 10 minus 19.5 expected return that we get in step 1. Then we will get negative 29.5 power of 2, then we get at 70.25. We continue with the same step calculation to 15, 20, 25 and 30. For the column 5, each of answer that we get in the column 4, we need to times with the probability. For example, 0.05 times at 70.25, then we get 43.5125. Then we follow the same step that I show you for to the 0.25, 0.30, 0.35 and 0.05. Then after we get all the answer in column 5, we need to total up. Then we get 64.75 and square root to get the standard deviation. Then we get 8.05%. We use the same method or the same calculation that I showed you before for the share Z. Then we get the standard deviation 15.27%. Okay, then we continue for the step 3, which is calculate the coefficient of variance. This is formula for coefficient variance. The standard deviation divided by expected return. Okay, the standard deviation that we can get in step 2 and the expected return that we can get in the step 1. Okay, for the security Y, the standard deviation 8.05 divide 19.5, then we get 0.4128. For the explanation, this is for the explanation. For every 1 unit of return, the company has to face 0.4128 risk. For the security Z, 15.27 standard deviation divided by 20.65, then we get 0.7395. Okay, for explanation, for every 1 unit of return, the company has to face 0.7395 risk. Okay, thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We proceed with step 4, which is the covariance. This is a formula for covariance. Total up of probability in bracket return minus expected return for share A times with return minus expected return for share B. For easy way, we can do in table. Okay, in table, do for 4 column. First column is probability. Second column is for share A return minus expected return. The same way in third column for share B. And for fourth column, we can see for fourth column we take from probability, which is in first column, okay, times with second column, times with third column. Okay, we total up the answer and we get 60.1.575. Remember, put in 3 decimal point. Proceed to step 5. Correlation coefficient. The formula is covariance divide with standard deviation for share A and share B. This is the amount which we can extract the information from step 4 and step 2. Okay, the answer for step 4, remember 61.575 in 3 decimal point and 8.05% times with 15.27% in percentage. Okay, the answer we get is 0.5.
Thanks, Yana. Now I will proceed with the step C, which is return on portfolio. As you can see here, the formula is weight A times with expected return A plus with weight B times with expected return for B. Now we assume that the investor put 16% of the share in Y and 40% in share Z. So you must extract the information into the formula like this. 0.6 times 19.5, this amount you can get from the step 1 and then plus with 0.5 times with 20.65. This information also you will get from the step 1. Okay, the amount you will get is 19.96%. Now we proceed to the portfolio risk. The formula is like this. Okay, So you must extract information you get into the formula like this. 0.6 times with 8.05, this is from the step 2, plus with 0.4 times 15.27, also from steps 2, plus with 2 times 0.6 times 0.4 times 8.05 times with 15.27 times with 0.5, and the amount you will get is 9.49%. Now we move to calculate coefficient of variance. The formula is variance divided by expected return. So it's be like this. 9.49, which is portfolio risk, divided by 19.96, which is expected return. The amount you will get is 0.475. From this, we can conclude that for every 1 unit of return, the company have to face 0.475 risk. From the all calculation that you follow from step 1 until step 6, you will get that the company can invest in the share wise since they have faced lower risk, which is 0.4128 risk compared to others. I hope you all understand what is risk, return and portfolio management. That's all. Thank you.